is a myth spread by a so-called free press about an Islamic conspiracy to take over North America and Europe through immigration and large families and then turn them Islamic. No, I'm not joking. These myths are propagated by politicians and Islamophobic racists such as Coulter and Pamela of Fox News, Canadian Mark Steyn, whose essay was published by none other than Canada's Maclean magazine and was quoted by Norwegian terrorist Anders Breivik, who murdered 69 youngsters at a Liberal Party youth camp. Now we have a superbly researched book by Doug Saunders, the European bureau chief of the Globe and Mail, called The Myth of the Muslim Tide: Do Immigrants Threaten the West?, published by Random House Canada. He uses extensive studies to demolish the most dangerous myth of the 21st century, propaganda similar to what previously led to the persecution of Jews and Catholics. Sure, some fanatic Muslims turn to terrorism, he says, but most are well settled in their new homelands. One study shows that between 2001 and 2009, there were 65 Islamic Jihadist incidents in Europe, involving 336 people, which was less than 1% of all terrorist incidents in Europe. Did Maclean's or any other publication bother to put the works of these Islamophobic nutbars into perspective? Of course not. Why let the facts get in the way of a good headline? If any country shines in all this, it is Canada, with its multiculturalism introduced by Pierre Trudeau. Make sure your local library carries this book and your local media review it. Today it is the Muslims, tomorrow it could be you. Think about it. I'm Zuhair Kashmeri.